YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Nigel coming back at y'all with yet another video. And yes, you saw the title. Don't buy anything until you watch this video. Cue the intro. Now, when we talk about millionaires, everybody has the same common theme. We're talking about the big guys, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, all of them, even Kanye. They all understand this one fundamental rule that a lot of other people don't understand. And if you don't understand it, you won't actually be able to succeed. Now, when we talk about assets and liabilities, we gotta first start talking about some definitions. So by definition, an asset is something that a person or a company owns that has some type of intrinsic value. So when we're talking about that, we're talking about things like houses, we're talking about things that like cars, money, anything that basically can be traded. Now, liability is also something that somebody owns, but it's a little bit different. So with a liability, we're talking about things like credit card loans, we're talking about leases, we're talking about things that you don't actually own, but is at the same time holding you back from getting further in your financial goals. Now, when we're talking about this, it's important to understand how millionaires actually think about things. When they think about buying an asset, they're usually thinking about what can it do for them. So the most common asset that actually depreciates is buying a car. As soon as you pull it off a lot, brand new whip, it's going to drop 15 to 30% as soon as you drive it off a lot in the first year. Just keep that in mind. What a lot of millionaires do is they take that into account and they try to avoid certain things like that depreciate in value, and they focus on collecting more things that will actually go up in value, things like stocks. You'll get things like real estate, and even anything that could basically go up. You like selling shoes and they go up in value, you can sell shoes. All those things will be considered as an appreciating asset, and that is something that a millionaire will absolutely add to their balance sheet. Now, while understanding this, I want to give y'all some quick tips to maybe help y'all understand more about assets and liabilities and help you get in the right mindset. Now, speaking of mindset, I think this is one of the important things that you need to do. A lot of times it's not really about what you buy, but it's really about your mindset. If you can get out of that mindset shift of being a consumer to being a producer and actually worrying about putting value into the market, you can start changing your perception on the things that you buy. You'll see buying a car a little bit different. You'll be seeing buying just nice things in general that you don't really need as a little bit different, and you'll actually start buying more assets that actually appreciate in value and will help you further your goals. The second tip I'm gonna give y'all is make sure you write down your expenses. Now, I feel like a lot of times when people just kind of go willy-nilly, they got their credit card, they're not looking at their statement. I know a whole bunch of people do this. They don't look at their statement at all. It's not eliciting any type of emotional response when you're actually swiping that card. And I'm telling you, if you write down your finances, you're writing down what's going out, what's coming in, basically like a cash flow, and you're understanding exactly what's happening and what's going on, you'll be better prepared to make smarter decisions with your money. But when you're just going at it blindly, you don't really know where you're spending wrong and where you're spending right. And then before you know it, you're everywhere, and then your money's all gone because you spend it on junk. So make sure you write down your finances. It will definitely help you out on the journey when you're buying things to get you in the right mindset. The third thing and the third tip that I want y'all to know is you have to pay yourself first. And what do I mean by paying yourself first? As soon as, I know y'all see it on Robinhood, they got the invest bi-weekly, invest weekly, invest monthly. Do one of those things. What happens when you do that is it takes the thought out of the game. You already have a significant amount of money that you're going to put towards the stock market. So you actually know, I only have, maybe I had an income of $1,000 come in, but since I'm putting $200 into the stock market, I only have $800 to work with. It's going to get you into the mindset of saying, I can live below my means. I'm used to having $800. That $200 isn't even mine, so I don't even really have to worry about it when I'm actually doing this investing. And then soon as you know, your investment account is going to be up and it's going to feel like you never even invested a penny. So paying yourself first is a great way to do this because it helps you stay focused without even having to think about it. The fourth and the last thing I want y'all to note is use the tools that the internet gives you to your benefit. Now I'm talking about things like cash flow charts and everything. I'm probably going to link one down in the description for y'all to take a look at. But basically, using this will help you keep track of your expenses, kind of like having a budget, but it's a little bit more advanced. It's going to have everything on there. It's going to have depreciation. It's going to have loan repayments. It's going to have all types of stuff that you can enter in to actually figure out where your money's actually going. And this is going to get you a way better idea of what is actually happening with your finances. So make sure you take a look at that down below in the description. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you like my content. I'm coming out with more content every single week, so stay tuned for that. Don't forget to hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I post a video. I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.